So, what if we want to put words to this? And what if we don't want to sing it, or don't think we can, or don't want to, or not interested? Well, then we use what all the kids are talking about, right? We use, let me move this out of the way, I think. Where'd it go? Oh, there it goes. We use, ta-da, yeah, Suno, who knew? The stems, you can get stems for this. You know, what are stems? Stems are just all the, well, like you'd have in a DOW, you know. So basically, it's all these lines. Breaks it down like it's a DAW all over again, which you kind of run with the idea, well, wait a minute, I thought I could use that. But thing is everything in Logic Pro, all the sounds that it makes are better than the AI version. I think that's fair to say. That all the sounds that Logic Pro makes sound better than what the Suno can make. So, but then you get voices, and there's a lot of junk you can do with voices anyway. So yeah, let's just pretend. So let's pretend that we went through the process of making voices, or finding, words. So what you can simply do is there's this process, and soon you can go to another YouTube for that. I'm not really interested right now, but you can take this MP3 and then feed it into here, and then that becomes stuff that you can then. Maybe we'll make a video on it later, but this one the basics of stems, I guess is what we'll probably call it, right? The basics of stems. That sounds pretty good. So anyway, enough of this. So let's grab some pre-existing ones. No relationship to this music at all. So it's not really gonna be the same as if Suno had really listened to the song and got note for note. I mean, it does actually do that. So anyway, something to think about. And that's what this is for. So we want to find what's on downloads. And I did find some junk earlier days. Here we go. Let's grab this vocal here. I just need one of them, really. Takes a moment because it's a lot of stuff. Well, my, it's already 3 minutes into the game. So come on, hurry up now. So, right. So I'm not a big hotkey master or anything, so I know there's people who do things faster than I do. So, just for the sake of fun here, I'm going to just quickly go through here and just hack away here at stuff. Get the idea here, and I can break it down. And I'm going to cut that one. Now I'm going to show you something that I think is something I forget. You get in a habit. It's like a workflow, But if you get in the habit, and that's a good thing, if you get in the habit, whoops. Look down below. See what I'm doing here? I'm trying to get right here, that line. So now I've got it at the right point, the right starting point. So I cut it there. Now what you could do is say, well, now here's the zoom. We know this. We get the zoom right here. Let's see if we zoom some more. Is the beginning of this sound right at that spot? It sure is, isn't it? So why not just really go to town on that one? I don't even know what those words are. Do you? But it doesn't matter, because it's just an example. So let's just say that this little phrase here that that's not the right one. What do I do with it? Let's see if I go to here. Oh, there it is. So let's see, I'm right there. So that little bitty spot right there. So copy that. Just copy that one. And start at the beginning of some place, right there. Here. There. Blast it. Paste. Good deal. Okay. Now let's do another one of these sections here. So I'll zoom down a bit. Where else can we find a good cutting point? Okay, here's another good one. Right next to that first one, wouldn't you know it? Yeah, so that's great. So I go to here. And that's the wave right after this. So the two waves together. So whatever little message this song is trying to tell, it's going to be able to tell its little message. If I do this kind of trip, and you can see you could do, you know, verses and the whole thing like that. So let's just make this a little bigger here. Like this. Maybe I will move you over there. Can I do that now? I can't. Once the show started, you can't move it. Okay. So where was I? So yeah, so I copied this. Yeah, copied region, and now I want to go back somewhere up here yonder. At the beginning here. And I paste. What will it give me? Well, let's see. Do this right here. Yeah, like that. Okay. Of course, we'll shrink it down now. And we're just going to keep this, yeah, just whatever this is. So, delete all that. Select. Again, if I was a hotkey master, probably go faster, right? Sure. Go 3. Now, what do we got here now? Now, okay, so what we do here is this, these are vocals, so make them vocals. Make them like a dark chorus. Okay, that's cool. And then our thing again where we copy content the whole bit. We're gonna make this one. We'll make this one basic audio, whatever that is. Okay, cool. Now when we play it, it sounds something like this. Requirements. Pause. Less tech. Machines here. No action. Now this is all by chance, by the way. Just remember that. Suno would dial it in much better for you. This is just by chance. Requirements. Less tech. Machines here. Yeah, okay, well you start getting the idea. And that's just, you know, taking AI and putting it into Logic Pro. Maybe that's what I'll call it. Put AI into Logic, no, put Suno into Logic Pro. That might be a better title for this one. All right, well, good deal.